I swear something's wrong with Dad's new girlfriend, Tara, and it's not just me being picky. Her eyes glint funny when she looks at you, like she's hiding a secret behind them. Dad's been alone since Mom passed away in 2020, and I get it, he's sad, he's tired, he wants someone around. But Tara, she's bad news, and he won't hear me out when I say it. My name's Riley, and I'm stuck watching this weirdo creep into our lives. I got two brothers, Eli, who's 11, and little Max, who's just 3. Tara showed up 6 months ago, and right off the bat, her laugh rubbed me wrong. Too loud, too fake, like a hyena choking on something. Dad started having her over more, and I tried to shrug it off, but then stuff got strange. One afternoon, Dad was out fixing cars at a shop. I came home from school early cause my teacher got sick. Quietly, I slipped inside, and there's Tara poking around in Dad's office. He's got this old metal box in there, locked tight, where he keeps cash and Mom's old necklace. She's rifling through his desk, papers scattered, and doesn't hear me sneak up. I freeze by the door. Her head snaps up, and she flashes this toothy grin. "Oh, hi, Riley. Just tidying up for your dad." Her voice drips like syrup, too sweet. I mumble okay, and back off, but my gut twists. No one tidies by digging through locked stuff. I tell Dad later, but he just sighs. "She's trying to help, kiddo." Help what? Steal? Days pass. Another time, I'm trudging upstairs after school, and Tara slinks out of Eli's room. The door clicks shut behind her. "What were you doing?" I ask, my voice sharper than I mean. She spins, smirking. "Oh, just checking his hamster cage. Smelled funny." I don't buy it. Eli's hamster died last year, and he never got a new one. She brushes past me, humming, and I wait till she's downstairs. Then I creep into Eli's room. Cage is empty, dust thick on it. No smell, no nothing. She lied, and it sits heavy in my chest. I mention it to Dad, and he rubs his face. "Riley, give her a chance, huh?" Eli doesn't need to know yet. He'd just freak. Then, 2 nights ago, it got worse. Dad and Eli were at a movie, and I was supposed to be at friends, but I ditched early. Tara's babysitting Max. I sneak home, tiptoeing through the back door, want to catch her off guard. Up in my room, I'm silent, listening. Downstairs, Max starts wailing. Not his usual cry, but this scared, hiccupy sob that makes my skin prickle. Then Tara's voice explodes. "Quit it, you little brat." She's yelling so loud the windows might crack. I bolt down, heart pounding, and burst into the kitchen. Max is in his high chair, face red, tears streaming. Tara whips around, eyes wide caught. "Riley, you're home." No grin this time, just a blank, cold stare. "Leave him alone," I shout. She mutters something, stomps off to the basement, and slams the door. I scoop Max up. He's shaking, and I call Dad right then. He says he'll handle it when he gets back. That night, I'm in bed, restless. Something jolts me awake. Maybe a creak, maybe a shadow. I squint into the dark, and there's a shape by my desk. Tall, still watching me. My breath catches and it darts out, door banging shut. I stumble up, fling my door open, and hear Dad's bedroom door thump close down the hall. I storm in there, flipping the light on. Dad's groggy, blinking. "Riley, what's wrong?" Tara's next to him, curled up, pretending to sleep. She was in my room. I hiss. Tara sits up slow. "What?" "I've been here all night." Her voice is flat. No fake sugar now. Dad groans. "Go back to bed. We'll talk tomorrow." I glare at her. She stares back, and I leave. Whispers follow me out, too quiet to catch. Sleep doesn't come easy after that. My room feels wrong now, like someone's still lurking. Tara's dangerous. I feel it deep, like a warning buzzing in my bones. Why was she standing there? What'd she want? I keep replaying everything. Her snooping, her lies that scream at Max. She's not just annoying, she's a threat. Morning hits, and Dad's quiet at breakfast. Tara's back to her loud laugh, spooning oatmeal from Max like nothing happened. Eli chatters about the movie, clueless. I watch her, and she catches my eye, winking. My stomach flips. Next day, I'm alone in the house. Dad's at work, Eli's at soccer, Max is with a neighbor. I'm in the living room, scrolling my phone, when I hear it, a scrape from upstairs. My pulse jumps. I grab a baseball bat from the closet real slow and creep up. The noise is coming from Dad's office again. Doors cracked and I peek in. Tara's there, hunched over that metal box, a screwdriver in her hand. She's prying at it, muttering to herself. I shove the door wide. What are you doing? She jerks up, screwdriver clattering. Riley, I thought I heard a mouse. A mouse? In a lockbox? I grip the bat tighter. Get out, I say, voice shaking. She hesitates, then brushes past me, smirking again. I check the box, scratches all over the lock. I call Dad, tell him everything, and he finally sounds mad. He comes home early, and I hear them arguing through the walls. Tara's voice climbs. Your kid's paranoid. Dad snaps back. Enough, Tara. I stay in my room, bat by my side, till it's quiet. Later, Dad knocks. She's leaving tomorrow, he says, tired. I'm sorry, Riley. I nod, but I don't relax. Tomorrow's too far. Middle of the night, I wake again. No sound this time, just a feeling. I sit up, and my window's open. Curtains flutter, cold air seeping in. I never opened it. I grab my phone, shine the light around. Nothing. But my closet door's ajar now, and I swear it was shut before. I edge over, heart thumping loud, and yank it open. Empty. Except there's a smell, faint like Tara's cheap perfume. I slam it shut, lock my door, and sit against it till sunrise bat in my lap. Morning comes slow. Tara's gone when I check, her car missing from the driveway. Dad says she packed and left at dawn, no goodbye. Eli asks where she went, and Dad just shrugs. Max giggles, clueless. I should feel better, but I don't. That smell lingers in my closet. I keep checking the metal box. It's still locked, but those scratches haunt me. What was she after? And that night in my room, did she want me to see her? I tell myself she's gone. We're safe. But every creak in the house now makes me jump. Eli says I'm nuts. Dad says give time. Max babbles happily. I want to believe it's over, but my gut won't quit whispering. She's not done with us yet. The ocean whispers secrets at night, and I swear it tried to tell me something awful was coming. Me and my girlfriend, Tessa, been together 8 years, snagged this sweet beach house rental on Cape Cod back in 2020. Secluded spot, you know? Back door open straight to sandy dunes, waves crashing so close I could taste salt on my lips. Private stretch of shore, mostly, except for random dog walkers or joggers popping by during daylight. 3 days, 2 nights, that's what we booked. Daytime was chill. Sprawled on the beach with cold sodas or splashing in the backyard pool, soaking up sun like it's our job. First night, we hit some local dive bars, sipping beers, laughing loud, then crashed back at the house for a cheesy horror flick. Tessa loves those. Next day rolled in, same deal, pool first, then beach to dry off. Sun baking us golden. The house? Total dream. Big windows, fancy furniture, pool sparkling out back. Ocean just steps away. Perfect weekend escape, I thought. Then it got weird. Late afternoon, sun dipping low, we're packing beach towels and chairs. I stand, stretch, glance up at the house. One window catches my eye, second floor, left side. Someone's there. A shape, dark, just standing, staring down at me. Sun's glare messes with my vision, bouncing off glass, so I squint. Real or not? My stomach flips. I grab Tessa's arm quick. Look up there, see it? She frowns, says, see what? I look again. Nothing. Empty window now. Heart thuds anyway. Keep packing, I mutter, bolting for the house. Up the stairs I go, 2 at a time, burst into the bedroom where I saw that figure. Nobody. Closet's bare, under the bed's clear, every upstairs room silent, except for humming air conditioners. Downstairs door creaks open, Tessa hauling our stuff in. I shake it off. Too much sun, I tell myself, frying my brain. Night 2, we hit the bars again. Stay out later this time, last night vibes, you know? Stumble home around midnight. Living room's dark when we walk in. Flick the light switch, nothing. Dead. Digital clocks on the TV, microwave, all black. Power's gone. We fumble around, hunting a breaker box, but no luck. Too late to bug the owner. Movies off the table, so we shrug, tired anyway. Phones light our way up the stairs, beams bouncing off walls. Tessa's tipsy, giggling as we climb. Bed feels good. She's out fast. Who's knocking her cold? I'm drifting when a noise jerks me awake. Footsteps? Outside the room, soft but real. I freeze. Eyes lock on the doorway. A shadow passes, quick, human-shaped, gone. My hand clamps over my mouth, muffling a yelp. I slide over Tessa, heart hammering, hit the floor quiet, and lunge for the door. Lock clicks just as knuckles rap on the wood. It's the landlord, a voice says, low and calm. Here to fix the power. Bull. Landlord doesn't just show up at midnight. I don't answer. Knocks turn to bangs. Door rattles, knob twists hard, like he's trying to rip it open. Tessa bolts up, screaming bloody murder. Call the cops. I yell, voice cracking. She scrambles for her phone, hands shaking. Banging stops sudden. Silence presses in, thick and heavy. We huddle, waiting, listening. Then boots downstairs. Voices. Flashlights cut through the dark. Cops. Front door was wide open, they say, when they got here. They sweep the place, find nothing, jot down our story. Tell us they'll tip off local news. Even flip the breaker for us. Lights flicker back on. We don't sleep after that. Morning comes, we're out of there. Bags in the car, tires spitting gravel as we peel away. On the drive home, I call the owner, Rick. Been out of town 2 weeks, he says, confused. Nowhere near Cape Cod. My blood runs cold. Tessa grips my hand, says nothing. We don't talk about it much after, but I see that window in my head every night. The shape, the stare, the lie through the door. Days bleed into weeks. Life's normal again, mostly. Work, dinners, TV. But I start noticing stuff. Little things. A creak in our apartment hallway late at night. Tessa swears she hears it too. One time, I catch a shadow flick past our kitchen window, 3rd floor. No balcony. Tell myself it's birds, reflections, anything. Then the calls start. Unknown number, dead air when I pick up, just faint breathing sometimes. Tessa says it's prank kids. I don't buy it. Last week, I wake up at 3 a.m., room pitch black. Something's off. Roll over, Tessa's side's empty. Panic hits. I stumble out, calling her name. She's in the living room, staring out the window, pale as a ghost. Someone was there, she whispers, pointing at the glass. Nobody's outside when I check. No footprints, no sign. But I believe her. Yesterday, mail comes. Plain envelope, no return address. Inside, a photo Granny, taken from far off. It's us, on that Cape Cod beach, lounging by the dunes. My gut twists. Nobody was around that day. No locals, no cameras. Scribbled on the back in red ink. Saw you first. Tessa cries when I show her. We call the cops again. They take the photo, ask questions, promise to look into it. But their eyes say they got nothing solid. Night falls, and I can't sit still. Every sound's a threat now, wind, neighbors, the fridge humming. Tessa sleeps with the light on. I don't sleep at all. Tonight's worse. Power cuts out, just like that beach house. No storm, no reason. Phone's flashlight barely cuts the dark as I creep downstairs to check the breaker. Halfway there, floorboards groan behind me. Not Tessa, she's upstairs. I know her steps. I turn slow. Hallway's empty, but I feel it. Eyes on me. Heavy, close. Whisper slips through the air, so quiet I almost miss it. Found you. Legs lock up. Can't breathe. Something moves in the corner, tall, wrong, not right. Phone slips, light dies as it hits the floor. Darkness swallows me whole. Tessa screams upstairs. I run, tripping, cursing, heart slamming ribs. Bedroom's a mess when I get there, blankets tossed, lamp smashed. She's gone. Windows open, curtains flapping wild. I yell her name, voice raw, tearing through the apartment. Nothing. Cops come again, lights flashing outside, neighbors peeking. They search, find zip. Tell me she might have left on her own. I know better. That photo, that voice, that shape, it took her. Been hours now. Sitting here, alone, power's still out. Writing this, 'cause I don't know what else to do. Something thumps downstairs. Not cops, not Tessa. Door's locked, but I hear it, knob rattling, slow and sure. Same as that night. It's back. Wants me too, I think. I don't got much time. If you read this, don't rent that house. Don't ignore the shadows. They see you first. Always.